Be up, man.
What up, though? What up, though? Sports Music Talk 313, man. You know what it is, man. We back with another one. So, look, Big Meech just touched down in the city, man. You know what it is, man. We get That's where Vezo and uh, this is not a real podcast. Let's shout out to Icewear Vezo and the whole team over there, man. Team Eastside and the whole family over there, man. You know what it is. Let's get into it, man. Can't wait. We get to finally actually see and hear, you know, what he has to say. Full interview, like a nice length interview too, by the way, man. So definitely, I don't know if you eat popcorn, but if you got your food, you got your blunt, your joint, your doink. By the way, hold up, man. Let me get this. Shout out to Big Leaf, man. You know what it is, man. Shout out to Big Leaf. 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 You know what it is. All your stores, hookah shops, smoke shops. Tell all your favorite stores to order. You can order it online on bigleafsmoke.com. You know what it is, man. Stop playing. No other lease. Let's get into it. Tap into it right now. Let's go.
Deal, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not promoting drugs. I'm promoting the label. You know, music. And the magazine. Just the food and this money with park. We do this. So we ain't worried about it. When we go out at night, whatever we spend, 50,000, 100,000 in the motherfucking club, we can afford to do it. We ain't bring it all with us.
Boy, that shit was crazy, just walking around the casino.
What last time you was in that motherfucker?
I ain't never been.
You never been at MGM? Get the fuck out. Ain't no way.
Never.
You never been to MGM? How?
You
Right.
never been to
When I
MGM?
was hitting the
What about
Sting
Greek Town?
and All-Star and all that. Never been in none of the casinos.
What?
Damn. Well, it wasn't the same vibe.
Hey, you talking about somebody that touched down there 600 million. He said he haven't been to no casinos until now. Damn, 2026, man. Let's get into this, man.
Vibe or something was it?
I wasn't nowhere near the
Man,
same vibe, but
never thought that
I
shit.
wasn't in none of that shit. I
You
wasn't
say
in
you
no
was straight at
casino.
All Stars and
I be at
Sting shit.
All-Star, Sting, shit like that. You know, that was-
Was y'all tearing the Sting and All Stars up and shit before y'all told Magic City up?
what? Nah. Probably, what was that, the Black Orchid? We definitely saw All-Star, but All-Stars came along after Magic City.
Black Orchid.
You couldn't even get a girl, like, this
That
is
shit
when you
sound
learn
like-
you had to
wait,
get your
that's
money
not-
up
Is that in Ferndale?
to get certain
Orchid,
bitches to
where
dance
Black
with, because a
Orchid
nigga
shit?
have her all night.
Yeah.
Niggas from, you got the Detroit niggas in one corner, LA niggas, Chicago niggas.
Nigga find some shit and cuff us and
See
come
what
over
I'm
here with
saying?
us.
Yeah, it's $20 a dance, so they dancing all night. It ain't like
For
today.
one
You
crew
throw
type
$1,000, bitch dance 3 songs, and if you ain't throwing no more ones, then she ready to go.
$40, $50 a slip. She down there thugging all night.
Well, you get her 1,000, then you good for the whole night. She ain't going nowhere.
She with the moving on.
She ain't going
Yeah, for the
nowhere.
whole
You know, so like this shit is different now. And then the girls can't dance today. Now they
Yeah.
just bounce their ass. Except for the ones that on the pole.
That's
It's
when they was
different
doing
now.
them pole tricks.
Man,
all
they was
kind of
doing
shit.
everything. White
They was
Chocolate
doing
had the
everything
best
back
pole
then
dance.
for $1,000.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
White
that
Chocolate.
that I had ever seen.
Tell me this though, right? How the fuck did y'all come up with making it rain?
Because the ones was garbage.
Hey, that shit is wild. That's another thing. Here come the real truth of the reason why and who created when making it rain happened and started. Let me make sure y'all hear this, man. I want to straighten this out. Let me make sure my camera view is right. I'm sorry, y'all, but look, you gotta listen to this.
The ones and the fives was
But
garbage.
how did it make how the fuck did that happen
I'm
though?
gonna
Ones
give
and
it
the
to you.
fives were garbage.
The ones and fives was garbage. You gotta remember, I'm plugged in with big cartels, Colombians or motherfucking Mexicans.
Yeah.
So back in the day when we first started fucking around with the Colombians, they won't take no ones and fives. So when you getting 100 bricks at a time, getting front 100 bricks at a time, you got to keep all the ones and fives.
Oh
Now
shit.
the
yeah.
jewelry store not gonna take. They gonna take them only so many times.
Right.
Then we try and walk around with hundreds and fifties so we don't look like drug dealers.
Yeah.
So you definitely don't want to go on. Just take
Right.
$5,000 in ones and Foot
Yeah,
Locker
that
and
shit
You
see
look
want to walk
stupid.
around
and
with
see
Yeah.
how
ones and
long it's
50
gonna
ones
take
and
because they
fives.
got
You
to
look
understand
dummies.
they
It'll
gonna
take a
count
long
it. They
time.
ain't
Yeah.
not gonna
Exactly.
weigh it or none of that. They're
Nah.
gonna count
Yeah.
one for one
Exactly.
to make
Yeah.
sure.
Up
You
to
know what I'm saying?
5,000. Yeah.
And so it's only so much cars and jewelry that they'll let you have. Meech, I can't take no more. Meech, T, I can't take no
Right.
more one.
For those that don't understand that part, that's like basically. So look, let's just say years ago, before this whole 3.5 and all of the 0.5 and all this era, it was a time where, you know what I mean, you automatically, oh, let me get 30, let me get 40, let me get this, you know what I mean, let me get an ounce, let me get a half, a quarter maybe. But yeah, it was always, you know, at the end of the day, simple. Not all this difficult extra, mixed in, mixed out, good, bad, sometimes bad, okay. It was either good or it was bad. A lot of things have changed. But anyway, yeah. You don't want to walk around with a bunch of fives and ones, paying for everything everywhere you go. Oh, let me pay this. How much this? Oh, I got this. This costs $2,000. Like, nah, you don't want to do that. Nah, you don't want to do that. So at the end of the day, yeah, that made more sense to be able to change the bills. I get where you're coming from with that. That makes sense. And for those that don't understand that, you've never been in that field before, but if you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying. But that's another story.
So now you stuck with them. So you look up, we got garbage bags full of ones and fives. So guess what we can get rid of them at?
Fuck with me. You
Strip
fuck
A
with
club.
strip
my
Strip
club.
club. That's
They pay
hard.
their bills, they pay for the kids, look out for the kids,
Yeah.
everything. Do that. So if I got $350,000 worth of ones and fives, we gonna go throw the 350,000.
So basically, making it rain was
Turn
giving
up.
back.
Damn.
Right, right.
Exactly. That's
And
what's up.
finding something to do with the
Look at the
ones.
Chamber Brothers.
Yeah, they had.
That's
Yeah.
what's
Garbage
Look
up.
at
bag.
the
Yeah.
video they
I remember
did
that video.
in the
Yeah.
80s.
Stop
They threw the
playing.
Yeah.
one. What we gonna do with all this?
Yeah.
Right.
We just gonna throw
I
it back,
remember that
give it back.
video. He
We
said
just
it's in
gonna
the
give
video.
it back. Okay, that's because that's Detroit way. That was our era. So now
Y'all heard that, right?
you turn it into make it rain, but they don't understand it's a method to your madness.
Man,
It's two
yeah.
things that you're getting out of it. One, I'm
Right.
getting more clientele attracted to. They like, damn, this nigga just threw my re-up money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out. You got the
Yeah.
can't beat them joining program.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Then you got the girls. You done bless the girls. You got them dancing all night. You throwing one, showering them with money. Now the next man like, shit, I got to get my money together. I already know what kind of girl she is.
And now you see everything he's saying has nothing to do with another man. Nothing to do with another guy, another group, another set, another gang, another money making clique, none of that. Or whatever in those times of that era, the names you want to use. Mafia, however, the conglomerate, the La Familia, none of those, you know, names were a focus when it comes to another man or bringing up another topic and saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this because of him or because of them." You hear him saying he's doing it for nothing but a positive reason. Is from what I hear with my ears. It's not saying anything about like, "Oh look, this is about this." We worried about what they getting and what they're doing, so this is what we're doing. No, that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about this is the plan. This is what we plan on doing. We helping everybody. We showing love, and you know, get money with us, roll with us. Can't beat us, join us. That's what he's talking about. Like, come on, man. Like, and I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people that can vouch for it because I've pretty much heard nothing but good. I never heard nothing negative about anything. I've always heard good things about Big Meech. So coming from the city, born and raised, I never heard anything negative. I mean, besides the haters that say something because why? You know why?
That shit built the brand
They
up.
built the brand.
They broke.
They
That's
passing the word
crazy.
around.
How many strippers you feel like whose lives you changed, like put through school and
A lot of them.
cause that's back when girls were stripping cause they
I
down
was
there
wondering
had
that.
to.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
back
wondering
when
that. That is
a
another
girl
thing.
may be
That is
going
an
to
era.
college in Atlanta and be a good girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be a good girl, nice
Facts.
girl, but she can't get the extra. You know what I'm saying? She can't get a little bit to just stay floating. Like, you know,
And I remember in high
peace.
school, I'm not gonna lie, I remember in high school, right? So I wanna say like high school, '05, '06. I remember even a little bit before that, just hearing stories and countless of things, people telling, all these good stories. Always something good in it with a laugh at the end. When somebody always got something good to say about you and a laugh at the end, and it's a smile, even though I don't remember exactly the time frame right now off the top, but the endeavors that you deal with and go through, my time frame might be off right now, but according to what he's saying and according to when I judge back, looking back my life and what I've known, because I wasn't even really that old to be, deep and detailed with everything. I did know enough, you know what I mean? I know I was influenced. I bought a Jacob watch because of first time I bought a replica Jacob watch. And I remember I wound up buying a stolen Jacob watch that was real at one point in time. I remember at Eastland Mall, I bought a replica Jacob watch in the basement. And he was the reason why. Big Meech, Fabulous. I remember the whole collection rack gang rocking Jacobs. But the first person I seen with a Jacob was Big Meech. And coming up, that was like, to have one of those or get one or even get a replica, it was just like, yeah, man. Yeah. Y'all know about that.
Big deal.
This shit got me lit right now.
If you buy the girls pizza that stay in the dorm or something,
flex,
let it on, getting them to cut the line for the club and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like that all that type of stuff was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So I turned around and we just took and man, we take care of so many, it's too many to count.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful that God had put me and my people in that position.
Ain't no question. You any of them ever like tapped in with you like, damn, thank you, I appreciate you. God bless you. You did a lot for me.
Yeah, you got white chocolate, OG India, sugar, honey, strawberry.
Who was your favorite stripper back in the day?
Indian, strawberry.
White chocolate.
I
got to see. Shout out to white chocolate. White
Shout out
chocolate.
to white chocolate.
Yeah, white chocolate. Tap in with us. We got to see white chocolate.
Hey, Big Meech. Hey, okay, hold on, man. Only thing you was white chocolate. He didn't say her name about 5 or 6, 7 times. You see that smile? He didn't say white chocolate. He said white chocolate. White chocolate, yeah, baby. White chocolate, baby, yeah. He said white chocolate that many times. I know. We gotta go see everybody. I don't think I even know what's going on with this white chocolate.
Yeah,
funny.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I always wanted to know, right? Like, so you know what y'all did with Jeezy, right? Y'all changed the game. Y'all made us realize, because me, Peasy, all us, we came up from having a movement. You know what I'm saying? With the music. And when I say having a movement, just niggas just sticking together, going to the clubs together, going to niggas shows together. We all moving together, moving on one accord. And that recipe came from watching them Smack DVDs, watching y'all, you know what I'm saying? And what it did for Jeezy career. Was that shit strategic?
I mean, it was organic like that. It was organic. It's like, okay, at the end of the day, Jeezy family. And he was a part of that life.
Yeah.
Okay. So in him being a part of that life, like we might be sitting up counting a few $1 million. So he'll bring the CDO. Look, I made this. I was in the studio last night, this, that, and other. So while we count money, we listening to it. And then I pick out my favorite. I like number 1, I like number 10, I like number 16. You know.
Hey man, what kind of feeling like is that? Like, how many artists can say that they actually, besides the street, the street side of it, what artists can say that they had somebody counting some money, millions of dollars, and checking their music out for the first time, like playing songs, like saying, like, what you think about this one? You like, and they actually counting millions of dollars, and they like, while they counting the millions of dollars, they vibing, rocking. You know what I'm saying? They feeling the music, they feeling your record, and they telling you. That's one of the most littest ways to have an AR. Like, you got somebody counting millions of dollars in front of your face, telling you, hey, I like this song better. Like, no, I like this one. That's big.
And stuff
Not
like
too many
that.
artists can say they did
and
that.
so we're gonna play this tonight at the club.
What was that
Damn.
moment you knew like, damn, this nigga done took the fuck off? We
When
really
everybody was singing the word.
Now I remember seeing videos of them like, listening to music and being out and they go to the club and they play this song in the club. I remember seeing that. But the fact that you hear them telling you a story, they may able to say they was counting millions of dollars, and in the middle of counting those millions of dollars, they actually listen to music. And first time hearing it, it's like, hey, that's lit. That's
Yeah,
lit.
shit. And Majesty,
Detroit,
before we even
man.
pull up, when we pulling up
How
and
did
stuff
you
like
bump?
that, I down there had tears in my eyes because
Yeah.
I'm like, we really finna make it.
How did you
Yeah.
bump into Jeezy?
Jeezy actually, I knew one of Jeezy's cousins that was in the game, but Blue had brought Jeezy in.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's really how he got in. Blue had brought him in, on some Crip shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So he brought him around. But it wasn't until I was finna go to jail that I knew that they had any type of animosity towards each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Blue used to be like, man, I told you should sign him, you should have signed him, you should have signed him. At the time when Jeezy was unsigned, I was dealing with the double murder. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
So I had got picked up. I only did 26 days in the county jail on Wright Street for that double murder. Then I got a bond. The only person to get a bond was double murder,
Yeah.
being charged. I got
What? That's what's up. That's all I'm gonna say. Go home, team.
a bond. And
Condolences to those
when I
that
came
would have been lost.
when I came home, he had already signed. He signed a deal with Bad Boy, Boys in the Hood, and for the Boys in the Hood thing. And DJ Drama came to me and said that he wanted to do the first visual and everything with the mixed CD.
Yeah.
So I had gave Jeezy the Ferrari. We did Trap or Die,
Right.
because he had already did The Streets
The
Is
hardest
Watching.
shit ever.
The Trap or Die. I gave Drama. He'll tell you that's the most money he had ever received at that time.
Man, that's the first time the world, like, in real life was watching a nigga like, we ain't say too much, but what the world in real life felt like they watching a nigga live they raps, like, and that shit was like the
Right.
coldest shit on earth, bro. Like, and then we from Detroit, like we can differentiate between bullshit and
Real and fake.
real and fake. You know
Real
what I'm
and
saying? And that shit had the city on smash because it's like, man, this nigga different. Like he rapping
10
about
times
something
out of
different.
10.
Then we watching them DVDs and just seeing niggas
was
moving as
real.
one, a unit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Excuse me.
and I wanted to kick that off just to ask you about, like, I feel like I pay attention to words, not I pay attention to who a person is, and like I always looked at you like an
I thought
intellectual
I was weird if
guy.
I
You know what I'm
said
saying? You know what I mean? So like, I feel like a
Mannerisms,
lot of
son.
people
Mannerisms.
took out of context that viral clip that's still viral to this day when you were saying it'll never be another like this. I don't think you
Right.
was talking about like, whatever.
Right.
I
Right.
just
No,
felt like it
it
was more
wasn't.
so
I don't
about a
either.
brotherhood, but I could be
I
wrong.
mean,
Like,
no,
Unity.
no,
Exactly.
that's
Exactly.
part of
Because when you watch that clip, he was talking about, and I saw that, and it was, I don't even remember where I saw it. I think I saw it live somewhere. This is one of those years of those times. It was so crazy. It was just everywhere. It was just scattered, but it was truth being told in that clip. He was just talking about saying his team, saying there'll never be nobody like the team again. That was, a brotherhood, sticking together. You know what I mean? Like not chasing each other's woman. You know what I'm saying? Like communication. You know what I'm saying? Nobody jealous of each other, hating on each other. You know what I'm saying? People having the same cars, being able to afford the same cars, be able to have a nice place for the same places, not flashing, splurging on each other, getting money together, splurging together, like going on trips. This is what he meant. He didn't mean nothing about anything else. He just meant like loyalty. Loyalty. You know what I mean? Like people can have love, but if you got loyalty, you can have loyalty for somebody that don't even really love you for real. Don't even have that much time to say they love you. But if they show signs of loyalty, nigga, it's situations that you've been around people that that say they love you and they haven't even been that loyal. So what do you have? So at the end of the day, yeah, that's what he meant by the brotherhood and nobody being like them. That's what he meant. So anybody else that misconfuse that, confuse that or misunderstand that, man, go back and watch the clips or access the post it. Just DM us, man.
Of course, for one, it take a special
Don't assume and jump to
kind
conclusions.
of person to bring dudes from different places together and make them move as brothers.
Facts. Facts.
And a lot of that come from the leader doing everything that he done asked everybody else to do.
Mm.
So it was nothing that I asked them to do that I hadn't done.
Yeah.
And they knew it.
Was it always a specific guy you look for when you go to each city?
I would tell you like this.
Hey, I know RZA came before, and I know that's a different topic, but it's still in the hip hop world because they both have the influences. But anyway, he was like the street RZA. He was a real leader. He's able to bring people together, bring guys from different areas, in different walks of life, and still be able to bring them together and work together like a brother. Like, I kind of find that similar in a way. That's dope.
The guy with nothing that know everybody is the one.
It's the one. Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Break that down a little bit.
And the reason why I say the guy with nothing that know everyone, like, he's a guy that maybe certain guys that's big in that city may have running around doing certain things and moving, but he never get his due. And that's what I seen a lot of, no matter what city I went to. Your right hand man don't got shit.
Yeah.
All my niggas is like my right hand man. No matter where they from. From the day one.
That was another thing.
To the ones that just got on board.
That was another thing. Like,
so
facts.
He
had everybody eating. He literally had everybody eating. Like everybody was eating. Everybody was eating. Like he just said, day ones, or you just got to the team that week, that month. Everybody is eating. Everybody look like the right hand man. Nobody's looking starving. Nobody's starving. Nobody's struggling. Everybody's succeeding. Everybody prospering. That's man. That's
I want my dudes, my people, period, to enjoy the same things I enjoy.
Yeah.
Maybe you can't do it to my extent, but you can do it.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can do it.
I can turn around and run out of money and be like, hey, let me get 50,000.
Yeah, nigga got it, huh?
Yeah, right. He got it. You know what I'm saying? Man, when you gonna give me that back? Or he don't got it, so I can't ask him. So when I say nothing, it's like those be the ones that know everybody, just haven't had the chance.
They just need the right opportunity.
Exactly.
I know certain dudes in my family that everybody used to put a gun in their hand, but they know they gonna get out.
They put some money in their hand.
And I'm talking about before my family, whether it was robbing or whatever. I never liked robbing, even though it's part of the street.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I never liked that. So
I hate robbing. I hate robbing.
So I always used to say,
until
I did it, that same person you giving the gun to, you give some work to. Put him on his feet.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And I did that. And the dudes that
put him on his feet
get down like that,
lights out the street,
turned into millionaires.
Turned them into bosses. You turned the woods into a boss.
They get
showed them something different.
You never know what you can do until you get a chance. People don't give you a chance. That's what's wrong with people that's in charge, people that's on top. They don't want to give you. I want to keep you up under me, so I keep you broke.
Yeah, nigga, gatekeep, being in competition with the niggas they ain't got to compete with.
Exactly.
Right. My people gonna stay up under me because they want to stay rich.
Yeah.
They want to try to be wealthy.
Crazy, man. I don't even think a lot of people really even think of it like that. Some people are in other groups, labels, wherever, organizations, federations, whatever, commissions, boards, whatever team you got going on that you assigned to, to be there and starving, versus being another team and you there because you making money, you getting rich. It's a complete difference, and that's what an actual team is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I'm saying? One day. So they want to be able to do the things that I do, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make sure that I'm not gonna move to the suburb, but I gotta come to the ghetto and get you every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we all live in the
it's
suburb.
crazy.
You
Exactly.
know
We
what
all
else
live in the
separated that
suburbs,
shit
right?
from everything?
That's
Cause like
hard.
for you, it was more so like
Doing
you
this shit.
wasn't just trying to motivate the niggas that was around you or motivate the niggas that was moving with you. It's like you was intentionally setting out to motivate every young black nigga in America. Every time you spoke, it's like you wasn't talking to to the homies that was around. You was
Right.
talking to the rest of the world.
Yeah, because you know, it was hard at first. The thing about the Smack DVD to come up the raw reports that we did, like we
I
not,
remember
you
all of
know, I'm not
those,
no actor,
all the
and
Smack
we was
DVDs,
raised to
all the
kind
raw
of
reports.
stay away from the camera, be camera shy.
Yeah,
But times was changing at that time, and it's like
Yeah, definitely
since
were.
I felt like since I couldn't get the big record,
Times definitely were changing because I was able to see more things. I was able to be more not hands on, but eye contact with things that I was just hearing about. I started finding out things were like coming true. Like, you know, yeah, like, yeah, such and such a good person. Look what he did. I heard he's such and such. My uncle, my auntie. I'm like, man, that's what's up. That's what's up. And it's crazy because to be able to have all these good conversations and all these good things to talk about a person, and you hear the other side of the ignorant, the haters, or whoever, spectators, or somebody that, you know, that's judgmental, which you shouldn't be. None of us should, because we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Nobody ever will be. I just see all the positives. I hear all the positive versus those people that are saying something that don't even know the person. Like, you, yeah, it's crazy. One time they meet they meet person, it's just all good. But you don't know the person. You just speaking negative about a person for years. Like, come on, man. Go get some money and stop talking negative.
to come down to the
mm-hmm.
streets and see me,
You brought the streets to them.
brought it to them from the DVD.
Mm.
So
DVD
Smack was
said,
around
Right.
us, and he was catching all the moments, and like those moments was raw moments. It's not like I had
Shit
time to
wasn't
write
scripted.
something down.
Yeah,
There wasn't nothing scripted.
or
Everything was
edited.
straight from the heart.
Exactly.
Right. Everything was straight
All
from the
raw.
heart, straight
Facts.
how I feel it. And so what I did is I learned how to talk about some of the things that people may think about us,
yeah,
the questions they may have, like, oh, I bet they blow all their money in the club. How?
right.
Right.
How? I got $8 million worth
Exactly.
of cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got $8.5 million worth of cars.
yeah.
I got 3 or 4 homes and condos in 7 states.
Damn. What was your
He said 3 or 4 homes and condos in 7 states and $8 million in cars. And they was talking about him going, bro. Yeah, all right.
favorite? What was your favorite place to be at? And just kick it at.
Man, I like each place for different reasons. I
Yeah.
stayed in
Talking about
Houston
Liddy.
and Dallas, which I got picked up from Frisco, Texas,
Mm.
in Dallas, outside of Dallas. I stayed in LA, stayed in Atlanta, lived in St. Louis since '91, Birmingham, Alabama, and Orlando,
That's my
Florida,
second home.
and
Right there.
Miami, Florida,
Birmingham too. My
and
family. Shout out
spent
my
a lot of
family
time in New
Birmingham.
York because I had
And my family in Little
a
Rock.
team in the
Arkansas.
Rucker 2 years in a row. So I kind
I
of
actually
kept
got
it
family
Damn,
in
going.
I
all
ain't,
those
I ain't never
places.
know
Man.
that. That you had no record team.
Yeah. Jason Terry played on my team.
Oh, that shit
Jason
fire.
Terry and somebody else. It
Shout out to Jason Terry, man. Shout out to Jason Terry. I didn't know Jason Terry played on his team, but I do remember seeing and hearing about his team, whether it's Fat Joe team and all of that. I wonder if they faced each other, and I wonder who won. I wonder who team won. I'm gonna have to do something on that, man. We're gonna have to do some content on that.
take a couple of my people to remind me of some of the
Yeah.
people who was on the team.
That's
Yeah,
fire.
NBA
2
champion,
years
by
in
the
a
way,
row. We
Jason
kind
Terry.
of brought the record
Dallas
back.
Mavericks.
It was kind of fizzling out a
Yeah.
little bit during that time. But you know, Fat Joe and them
You
still
you
had
hear that, right? He said they kind of brought the Rucker back. And then I just said something about Fat Joe team. And you hear what he? Let's let this ride out.
That team, Jay-Z still had a team. You know what I'm saying? Their teams was always exceptional.
It was at the
You
Rucker.
know, but we made it. You know, we took care of everybody down there. Hey, get everybody some food. Don't care what team
Yeah.
they like or want to see win. So New York had embraced us. You know, we didn't have nothing to worry about in New York. And the same thing when they would come to Atlanta. We got they back. They didn't have to worry about getting robbed or none of this type of stuff. So that was a beautiful era.
Do you feel like the rest of the world was sleep on Detroit niggas and who we was? Is it,
Oh, of course.
our character, what kind of niggas we was, like how we was moving, our mentality, just being stand up niggas and knowing something.
Big Hurt was doing good as far as
Shout out
Detroit
to Big Hurt.
music.
Shout out to
But it's just so many things that gave us a black eye.
Yeah.
You know, like they made it hard for us because you gotta understand, we the best hustlers in the world. There's more stories about Detroit, the city of Detroit, and Detroit hustlers than it is New York. They got
Shit that
13
ain't never
million-
been told.
They got
too.
13 million people in New York City. You know what I'm saying? You got all different ethnicity, and you talk about the Detroit hustle because the things that we did that stood out.
We got a lot
And
of
one fact
ethnicities
is
there.
how young we all were.
Ain't go
You
anywhere.
know what I'm saying? And go anywhere.
I think that's what started that whole term, like Detroit niggas go everywhere.
Yeah,
man,
we
get
go
love and get
everywhere.
respect.
That started when I
Facts.
first went to Atlanta. They was like, Rick, talking about Maserati.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, them niggas knew Maserati Rick in the A.
yeah. They knew Maserati Rick in the A.
When you went to the A, niggas was
Yes.
asking about Rick, about Maserati Rick.
yes,
Them
yes.
niggas knew about Rick in
Crazy.
Atlanta.
Yes.
Back then, before the internet, before all that
Before
shit.
all that.
Before
88.
fucking cell phone.
1988.
Word of mouth.
Man.
No,
That's crazy.
1988.
Them niggas knew
And
Yeah,
we
about
don't,
Rick.
that's
About
when you had a
Maserati
cell
Rick in
phone, you
Atlanta.
was selling dope.
Yeah. Damn, that's fire. That's fire. Not even
you had a cell
get
phone,
back
you was
off
selling
topic
dope.
though, right? But I was thinking about some shit when you had
you had a
mentioned
cell
like
phone, you was
how,
out.
how Fat Joe.
That's why. What song is that? It's Ice Cube. I think he said, "Man, don't y'all laugh at me," but I believe Ice Cube said something like in the song he was talking about. They want to stop you, want to pull you over because your mobile phone, assuming that you selling drugs. You got a gold chain and a nice car. Facts. Nobody was rapping about lies, man. Hip hop built on truth. Just saying, all aspects. Hip hop was always built on truth.
Them had and Hove had the
Had
Hip
both
hop
teams.
the
is
Rucker
what I'm
teams
talking
and shit, right? But then we talking about just Detroit niggas just moving around and and putting on and representing. I want to ask you something right real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I was a kid, I heard a story about a video shoot, right? It ain't no negative shit. About a video shoot. I heard one of the biggest artists in the world, to this day, probably the biggest artist ever, pulled up in a Maybach, right? You came to the video shoot and you pulled up in a bigger Maybach.
I heard this.
Whatever.
And it throw Holmes home, have Holmes fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I want to
Yeah.
say his name, you know.
Yeah. No.
Is
but,
that real? That happened?
No, it was true, but Hove had a 6 deuce.
Jay-Z, yeah.
He had a 6
Jay-Z,
deuce,
definitely.
gray. He
was
had a
cool,
platinum.
though.
He had a platinum. That was his color. That was his thing. He had a platinum 6 deuce.
Yeah.
I had 2 though. I got one 6 deuce, black and burgundy, 2-tone, and then I had one 57S, which is a 57 special,
Yeah.
all white. Only white one in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
only white.
So
with
he
white
had
rim.
the bitch over there. You
Yeah.
pulled up 2 of them bitches.
So we pulled up 2, one on each side of her.
They said that nigga
Damn.
ass, man, who the fuck her?
Fuck. Listen, man. He said Jay-Z pulled up with the Maybach, with the smaller one. He didn't really want to say his name, but he asked, so he said it. I'm glad he did. I mean, I actually couldn't remember for the moment right there, but as soon as he said it hit me because I remember the story how it was playing that he was parked. They pulled up on both sides of the one that was already parked there, which was Jay-Z's, and he parked the 57 in the 62. Man,
Who shit is this? They like, yeah, this
Yeah.
Meech shit.
Fuck my nigga
Yeah.
whole stun up.
Fuck me up, man.
But that's one thing that the world embraced about us is that everywhere we go, we spend money and they love it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I don't give a fuck what side of Detroit you from. Just Detroit people, Detroit niggas, period. They love our
Right.
girls because our women is hustlers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They always,
Exactly.
you know, they just not anything, you know.
Yeah. And they ain't going for anything.
Right, and they ain't going for
Yeah.
anything.
Exactly.
And then the men always, you know, we feel like we on vacation. We brought money to spend and do our thing. We want to be remembered.
Yeah.
And that's what each and every one of us from the city want to be
That's a
remembered.
fact.
So we leave a mark everywhere we go, and to be a good mark.
Everywhere
It's
we
not
go.
like, oh, them Detroit niggas
Good
came
mark.
down here shooting up everything,
Yeah,
trying to kill
shit,
everybody.
They come
Like
down here
that was
spending
never
money.
our way. Our way was more player. You know
I
what I'm
hear what you're
saying?
saying,
Our
yeah.
way was always being more player.
You heard what Biggie said. My Detroit players. You hear what you hear what Meech said. Now, come on, pay attention.
We want the notoriety. We want to be known as them ones.
Is that why they call us Detroit players?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
You know, you got.
But I feel like niggas know at the same time, like we ain't looking for nothing. We ain't ducking no wreck.
No,
like,
we definitely ain't ducking no wreck.
Yeah.
They know that. They
Yeah,
know
I
how we
feel
get
like
down.
exactly.
Like niggas running around there empty-handed. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So they know what time it is. But the thing is, we always got that respect. It wasn't like, oh, that's a Detroit nigga, I'ma rob him.
Yeah.
They like, nah,
Right.
I ain't running up on that nigga.
Now, how the fuck you meet Jacob?
Jacob.
Like, just I'm talking about on the
Finally,
jury
I've been
side. Like,
waiting
you
on
know what I'm
this.
saying?
I've been
What
waiting
made
on
y'all?
this.
What made y'all
Well,
start
you know,
something?
this part.
he was
I
the
was just
jeweler.
Now, I was just telling you all about my story about my little Jacob. Shut up.
He was the jeweler of the stars then, at the time, right? And what I loved about Jacob, now mind you, this being a Detroit dude, you know, we done shopped at Greenfield Plaza was the thing back then in the day.
That's on
And
the west side, right there off of Greenfield.
you know, when you go there, you
Just
gotta order this, order that. Like if you say you want a 20
mile,
carat,
Yeah.
you gotta they
They
gotta
just got busted out too long.
order
Yeah,
it.
put the order
Yeah.
in. You got wait on the bitch.
Jacob hit the wall,
The bitch coming out.
pop right
Yeah.
out, bam, 20 carat right here. Oh, you don't like this one? Let me get another one. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the thing with Jacob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he really had them diamonds, them stones, and the papers.
Yeah.
For you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I did is I think it was
But y'all was buying like GI stones and all that shit back
ain't
then.
no question.
Yeah.
All my shit, I need the papers for it. The
Exactly.
Arabs taught me how to look through the eye
Yeah.
at the day, so I could see the inclusion,
Mm.
the color in there. You know, if it's slightly yellow and all that.
You
You know
gotta
what
see
I'm
the
saying?
inclusion.
Yeah, you gotta. You
Yeah.
know, they taught us,
They
me
taught
and my
nigga
brother, me and
to
T.
Yeah.
We know that jury. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
everything, like. When I got my diamond set, you know, of course, I like the round stones or
For
whatever.
those don't know that
T
about
had
jury,
all
man.
Asher cut
Listen.
diamonds. I ain't never seen nobody to this day with all Asher cut diamonds.
I ain't gonna fake like I know my name. I swear, Bezel. I don't even know what the fuck Astro cut.
Asher
See,
cut
I ain't gonna lie
You
to
gotta look
to
it
the
up one
people.
day.
He said, "Hey, he said I know my name Icewear Vessel, but I don't even know what that is."
Check it out. You heard
gotta
I'm a real
look it
nigga.
up.
I'm gonna
T
keep
pulled
real
up
with
on you,
y'all,
his
gang.
shit hitting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I turned T on to Jacob. But how I got turned on to Jacob is, like I said, he would have anything right then and there. And what I did is I bought a 10 carat. I bought a 15 at first from him,
Yeah.
but it was kind of yellow. So I brought the 15 back. Like, nah, this ain't it.
Yeah.
I need that. He got me a 10, real clean, and the paperwork to go with it. So Puff was having the king in Africa, in Morocco, in Marrakesh, had paid him like $833,000
To do what?
to
Pull up?
throw his birthday party there. He paid him $800, and I seen the check.
Dang.
He paid him $833,000 to do his birthday party over there. He sent 2 planes
Damn.
for all Puff friends, one to Europe and one to the United States. And So everybody who got on the planes went for free. They didn't pay no
That's
ticket,
fire.
none of that.
Damn. He got paid over almost $900,000, damn near $1 million to throw his party there. They paid him, and they paid for 2 planes, one from Europe and one from the United States, for all his friends to come from both areas.
So you know, we was on. I bought Puff. I was the only one bought a gift out of the 2 planes.
For
Damn.
Puff.
I bought him a Chapar.
How you and Puff get that tight
Chapar.
like that?
Well, we had mutual friends in Atlanta,
Yeah.
and like around the time where before Big died, and some of my homies Crips was around them, D-Mac and them.
Yeah,
They
D-Mac,
Mansfield,
yeah,
right? They
D-Mac.
Mansfield Crip, D-Mac B,
Yeah, I heard this story.
all them.
about
So K Wells, he had Worldwide Entertainment, but he was managing Lil Zane and all that.
Oh, okay.
So
that. Lil Zane.
they really like turned. Puff would always see me out because he messed, you know, of course Kim
Yeah.
Porter from Atlanta.
He like,
you
who
know
the
what
fuck
I'm
is
saying?
Rest in
on?
peace, Kim
Right.
Porter,
Yeah.
man.
So that's how it really started. And then that nigga had one of the best birthday parties I had ever seen one time.
Was it fuck with the one you had with the line at that bitch though?
No, not
Ah,
that.
he
It
did.
wasn't.
Yeah.
But he had a bad motherfucker.
That
though.
bitch is a movie.
He had mermaids and shit. He had motherfucking bitches sitting in the aquarium.
So you had your shit after that party?
No, it way after. Because he did that
He said
party
he
in the
had
Was
mermaids.
that
90s.
party what motivates you to like, nah, my
He
shit
had
That
gotta be
kind of
one the ones?
motivated
Sitting
me
in
to
aquariums.
start theming my party.
Yeah.
Aiming it.
I can't say that. It motivated me to start having themes.
That shit,
my
that
party.
shit was like, that shit was important for y'all then. Like, but this shit gotta be a vibe. Everything gotta be a vibe. The whole
Right.
club gotta have fun. Everybody gotta have fun. We can't be the only
It's
niggas
got to
that
be
have
something
fun.
different. It can't just be.
They gotta remember this shit.
It's your birthday. And you gonna have a regular night out at the club?
Yeah.
What, with just more people?
Yeah.
You got to do something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that was important
It's got to be
to
spectacular.
me to just have
Cause
a
motherfuckers
thing.
paying, motherfuckers ain't had to pay for liquor and shit.
Motherfucker
Everything.
didn't pay for nothing.
It's all
I had
love.
over
Everything
5,000 people at that party.
Damn. I
So-
seen that bitch on the DVD.
Y'all
Tip
run out-
performed at
Y'all
that
ain't run out of
bitch.
liquor.
Over 5,000.
Tip popped out
Y'all
on
ain't
the
run
look.
out of no liquor.
Nah. Back then, I would have probably been the first one with a champagne deal because I was messing with Rose Perrier and Joette so much. And what happened was, when I was on house arrest, I was on home confinement. I had a label release party when I first got BMF Entertainment.
I remember hearing about
license,
The LLC and all that shit.
When I first got that, I had Blue do it in LA for me. And so I couldn't go to this party. We did it at Centennial Park. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had a wall of an ice wall with all Rose Perrier Joette in that ice wall.
Damn.
And you know, Blue performed. Did some Jeezy perform. Baby D. All of them, you know, perform. I couldn't go to the party. I came out at 6 a.m. to the hotel where we had the after party at,
Yeah.
which was the Westin, which used to be called the Swiss Hotel.
That bitch was
So
a movie.
yeah, that shit was like they always gave me the presidential suite, the governor suite. You can go out there, have as many people as I want up there, and all that.
They already know
I
what
ain't
time
gonna
it
lie,
is.
Meech, you
got-
turned a
already
lot of
giving the
niggas
best
up.
room in the
You
building.
made a lot of niggas stars. You made a lot of niggas notable, credible.
Exactly.
Me
From the heart,
and I'm saying, even I'm talking about on the entertainment side, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even really Fab, my homie. Now, like, I fuck with Fab. I wasn't really listening to Fab at the time because he was making a lot of songs for the ladies.
For the ladies.
But when I heard him on that, we getting money over here. Not even just the song. I heard the song on the DVD, and niggas got the rain in that bitch. So I'm like, damn, dog, really is nice like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that BMF wave is what got me on Fab, and I feel like a lot of street niggas with Detroit. I can't speak for other cities, you know,
Right.
because you can't discredit a nigga like Fab. He a
You laid
real
the
lyricist,
blueprint.
like you know
No,
what I'm
you
saying.
did.
Right.
But I feel like you laid the blueprint, like even to this day, like how you say, you know, my thing was to get on camera, motivate the trenches, motivate motherfuckers and all that. And if you really think about it, what do a nigga got to do right now to this day in the new millennium? What a nigga got to do? Get in front of that camera,
Got
talk that shit,
Got
make this shit look good.
There's no way I thought that 21 years later, we'll still be talking about Smack DVD and Raw Report.
Because that recipe, you gotta understand, niggas laid the
Yeah,
blueprint.
that was the
Right.
groundwork.
But did you know then, like, this shit gonna be the blueprint
cooking
20
first.
years later? Or you just was living and just doing you?
One thing I did know is that you could never erase it.
Mm,
It's like doing a movie.
yeah.
Right.
Somebody gonna keep that, but somebody's gonna see the value in it, even if it ain't
Exactly.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Look, I got this.
Right.
And that's what just so happened the internet came in. You know what I'm saying? So now that brings everything to life. Just like when I was talking on the phone to this one dude, I didn't know he was recording, but it sounded like an interview or
Yeah.
something. But I didn't know he was recording.
What you
I'm
talking
just
about?
talking to him. The Cavario
that shit
thing
that
on
went
the
viral?
phone. Yeah, the bit went viral with me on the
We was
phone.
doing some
And I was just saying how you
motivating
supposed to
niggas.
spend
Yeah,
20%
that shit went
of what
viral,
you
yeah.
got coming in and
Right.
stuff like that. Because I'm giving them the real game. Like, you know, it's
He was
easy. We
recording
make
the
this
whole
shit
time,
look good.
taking
We make it
notes.
look easy, but it's hard work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard work. You know, we done ran into many roadblocks. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like the more money I get, the more I become undeniable.
Mm.
You gotta
Gotta
you gotta
see.
let us in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they tried to put a rumor out one time. All them niggas go in the club, they beat niggas up, fight. What nigga want to come in with $3 million worth of jewelry on
Fighting a nigga.
and
Right.
fighting the motherfucker? Like, come on,
What?
man.
Who
You got a
coming with $3
motherfucker.
million
I step
worth
on
of
this.
jury on?
I
trying to
step on
fight
his
somebody?
toe, say,
You
man, my
serious?
bad. I know it's your
Yeah, my
bad.
bad. I know.
Damn.
Right.
Now we gotta make him the party.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like now we gotta make
be the party.
Yeah, now we gotta make you the party. You know
You
what I'm
the
saying?
star tonight.
Yeah, you know that it be stuff like that. Like we don't do nothing disrespectful. Like I said, we're a superpower.
Yeah.
So we know who we are, what we are. So we're not really going out looking to start nothing. We trying to get in here and get on the broads. You know what I'm saying? And have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm paying all the DJs, every DJ in Atlanta during that time, except for what you call him that's not here no more. What's the boy name from Fernando?
Nando, long live Nando, man. Shout out to the
Nando.
Coalition DJ.
Yeah, man. Man, I'm talking about. I used to pay all of them. Here, play this, play that.
Yeah.
You used to have the clubs. Used to be like, look, we're
condolences
not
to him
gonna
and
play
to his family.
all of the stuff y'all want to hear because after y'all shit go off, y'all gonna want to leave.
Right.
And the
Yeah.
whole club gonna
Whole
leave with
club.
y'all.
Yeah.
You know, it had got real bad. Like them I say the last 2 years, 04 and 05, it had got bad. Then, not to mention, Benzino gave us a Source Award.
Mm.
You
I ain't
what I'm saying?
know that.
Yeah, we got
Y'all went to the awards, right?
yeah, we went to the
Yeah,
awards. They
of
got
course.
some
movie,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that shit was like
Definitely.
Trina was hosting, and that was the one that they
I
did
remember seeing pictures of that.
sometime tribute to Jay
I'm gonna have
Prince,
to post some
Suge Knight,
content, man.
and Russell Simmons.
That's all.
So and then I met Tego Calderon because he was sitting right next to me.
Was that a bad light that he put on you by giving you an award? Like giving you too
Nah.
much light?
No, I think that he you know, at the end of the day, as much stuff or information that it is out there about us, the feds kind of kept a lot of because we was too much. You know, and I think the feds kind of downplayed a lot of stuff dealing with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
people don't even understand.
They ain't want y'all to look as big as y'all really was.
Right. You got
Yeah.
people that sit up and say, oh, well, they had a drug amount. I think it said something like 495 keys, something like that. And like 200 of them, J-Rock got caught with red-handed in LA. So he got so basically that would put us around 295 keys. So you got a certain
295
podcaster like, well, I don't think they really had that much because they only got caught with these. This is the only keys that they caught up. Because we wasn't getting caught
Niggas
all the
wasn't-
time.
Niggas moving right.
We wasn't losing lows.
You gotta think
know
how
what I'm
long
saying?
y'all run was.
Right.
They had this
You
shit
gotta-
figured out.
I got a 22-year run, and I got a 15-year documented conspiracy. My conspiracy is 15 years. My conspiracy is not from 2000 to 2005. My conspiracy is from 1990 to 2005, and I don't have one word in our indictment. The DEA and the Fed said they never seen me with any drugs. They never heard me talk about no drugs.
Damn.
Never seen me make a sale. Or
Damn.
none of that.
Yeah.
And I signed for 30 years.
30
Just see you
motherfucking
balling.
years.
That's it. That's why I
They
said
just saying the
balling
move.
can't be a crime. Like, you don't charge him. Oh, he got too many cars. What did I do to get the cars? You got to figure
You
it out.
gotta
Put
prove
it
that
together.
shit.
Prove
Yeah.
it, right.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff that they was doing to me, personally, like, people didn't
that
understand.
shit was more so out of like, you know, every generation, or you know, probably not this generation, but start from your era and even back then, it's always like influential black men
Yeah.
that them
Exactly.
people look at like leaders, and it don't even be about what the fuck they doing. Like, it might not even be about the drugs or the money or
It's the
the
movement.
parties.
It's the
They
leadership.
they don't like, they didn't like
The
influence.
That's
You see
right.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Well, the
And
influence.
you think that
Influence,
played, that was probably the
leadership,
biggest part?
That played a major part, along with
Yeah.
me showing that you could get away with.
Because some people actually look at that and they could take something else from it. They don't have to look at it and say, hey, I want to go sell drugs. And remind you, like he said, the DEA said they never seen him with any drugs, never had any pictures, any video, never caught him making a transaction, taking any money, not one time. So yeah, it's showing people a way how to get away, and they didn't like that as well. But you sparking the minds of young people, young men, that like, hey, I can build a team. We don't have to sell drugs, but we can pattern our blueprint off of how he created his blueprint, and we can do that same thing with each one of us, each one of our men, staying loyal to each other, not being jealous of each other, actually spending money with each other. Everything he just said in the interview that y'all just was paying attention to, like I am. You put all that together, and you selling a product, an item, or whether it's music, it's art, a book, it's property, whether it's cars, all, you know, y'all got an auction, y'all got a little dealership, a lot, food trucks, whatever business plan or blueprint you come up with, and you patent it off of his same blueprint, and you not selling drugs, I'm pretty sure you're gonna win. Pretty sure you're gonna win. Like, that's 10 times out of 10. Like, just really open your mind and think about that.
That it was the right way to do wrong.
Yeah.
That's besides my influence, because the influence definitely played a part.
Because you gotta think, it's so many niggas in
they doing a lot of wrong. And if you looking at a person like that that's doing that and able to get away with it, it sparks the minds like, man, if he able to do this, what about all the other rumors they talking about such and such? And, you know, people that's, you know, paid off from the government, they doing it, and they letting people on the hush do it, they gotta be getting away with it. Like, they gotta be getting away with it. So they don't want people to see that. And who better than to lock up?
different states, different sets, Crips, Blood, probably GD, with all, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
niggas is getting along. Niggas is showing each other love. Niggas is rocking with
They
each other.
getting the best results.
Come on, man.
You
Right.
getting the better results.
And
like,
they'll look at that shit like, man,
that's what our city always been. Our city always been, we get along when it comes to the money. When it comes to getting the money. The only problem with our city is we had hate just like everybody else when it comes to these females. You know what I'm saying? Dudes fall out over the female.
Tender.
Some dudes tender dick, some dudes pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I
They
said the
both
thing
two
about
dangerous
the
attributes.
right.
Never
That's why I
city
said,
known
you know, you
time.
gotta.
Tender.
If you got a girl that don't want to be shit, you got some girls that like I want to fuck with him and him,
Yeah.
or I want to fuck with the whole crew,
Let
and
'em.
we keep them around. You let them. It's not a problem. Like, we don't look at her in a bad. She get taken care. Now, certain girls wish they was her.
Yeah.
Then you got the one that hey, this is my main one, or this is my main
It's
number
my baby
two,
mama, whatever the
right,
fuck.
right.
Niggas know
you
who
know,
off
so-
limits. Niggas know
Right, you
everything
know who
else
off
up for grabs.
limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you can keep it like that, and that was surprising with our crew. Like, even with our crew, and we never had no issues over girls. But
That's
I know
what I
who
was
the
talking
tender
about
dick
earlier,
is.
see?
Yeah. Yeah. But y'all bid off them niggas though.
Right.
To their
That's
face.
right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So
In
it's
they
still
face.
love
Right.
end.
It's still love. So like if you can get a group of men that can get that out
Everybody
their
got a
system,
homie like that.
then you got
Or
that's a
had one.
one recipe for success. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
That's
big
it
when
real right
you
there.
got to find all the ways to get along to stay together instead of finding any reason to fall out and fall apart.
Man.
Yeah. You could change anything. You wouldn't change shit with you.
Nothing. Not even the 20 years in prison.
Yeah.
Because it was a hell of a learning experience.
I say that all the time, and I always gotta say, like, I ain't trying to sound cool or trying to sound fried and burnt out, but wallahi, bro, prison was the best thing that ever happened to me. Going to the feds was the best thing that ever happened to me. If I would not have went to prison when I went, I would probably be in jail right now for way longer. God forbid. I
Right.
appreciate that shit. I wouldn't. If God asked me right now, if He say, "Look, Bezo, I take this shit back, you can redo it," would you do it? I would say no. In a heartbeat. The
Man, that's
best
deep.
thing that ever happened to me.
Because you
And
might not be you.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't have learned a lot of shit. I wouldn't have grew
Man, that's deep.
mentally. I wouldn't have understood a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? What
That's deep.
it is to be a real man. You heard I was still moving like a kid, moving like a shorty, thinking shit sweet, not understanding how these people work. And it took for
Facts.
me to go to the feds to even become more strategic with how I move and more disciplined. Because one thing about the feds, both of y'all know that the feds is political and disciplined. Certain shit not flying in the feds. Niggas gotta go up top 30 days for not having a paperwork. A nigga not walking no certain yard at all whatsoever if that work ain't straight, for one. And a nigga can't put that on no nigga without having no proof. And a nigga that put that on a nigga, he gotta go
He
up top
through.
for saying that.
For
You
saying
through.
that. That's
You
right.
can't even say
Right,
that in the
right.
fed.
And
You
guess
can't.
what? If y'all don't send them up top, then we gonna send the
Yeah.
whole crowd up top. We gonna run all y'all up.
Oh, y'all gotta go. Cause y'all let this nigga put this allegation on. You can't do that in the feds. And
Right.
that shit showed me so much structure. And I implemented that discipline and that structure that I learned being in the feds. I implemented that shit in my everyday life. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I did most of my
Right.
time out west.
Yeah.
Out west and
Man.
in the northwest. Heavy politics.
They ever had you in the USP?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
I was
ain't
in
nothing.
Lewisburg.
You was in
That's
Lewisburg?
crazy.
I was in
That
USP.
shit.
So he said he did most of his time out west. So I know he got a lot of connections because of that. And a lot of respect and a lot of love because he always showed love. That's, man. There's some inspiration right here, man. I hope y'all watching. I hope y'all paying attention. I hope y'all really listening, hearing everything he's saying. Like,
Shit
I was
so
in the
fucking
smooth-
political, ain't it? You was in
Yeah.
a smooth
I
program?
was in the smooth program. When it was 18
How long
months.
they had you in the smooth?
2 years.
Get
I
the
did
fuck
three.
out of
I did 3 total. I did 9 months waiting to go in the hole, in the
That'd be a
shoe. And then I
motherfucker.
did 2 more years in 23 and 1.
They put niggas in a smooth program that they feel like got too much influence. How that shit
Right.
ain't that
Yeah,
way?
it's
Like got too much influence on
I'm
the
gonna tell you the
yards.
criteria.
what type of program is that? Like, where you put them in, you said it's called a smooth program. You lock somebody up because they have too much influence. And there's a lot of people there because they have that capability. Why is that? Like, they're already locked up. Like, they're already locked up. How much more do you have to do? Like, man, like that's just the things that, you know, the way the judicial system is set up now.
What they used to say. I was in Atlanta shoe in 2011 when I crashed. I crashed with the DC dudes over at Jessup. But my influence was so strong on that yard that they told me and they asked me, you wanted, my right-hand man was Big Fry from West Palm Beach. He like 350 pounds. So the incident we had with the DC dudes, it really wasn't an incident with me and them per se, because we both had respect for each other.
Yeah.
I respect the DC crowd, they respect me and my people. But it was a dude that was from Miami/New York. Basically, they wanted to beat him up and do some things to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they knew that him and I was kind of on the outs.
Mhm.
But again, just like the one situation I had just told you about, I couldn't see letting them do nothing to him.
Facts, he under the
So
car.
when they swung on him and Fry got in the middle of it, I told him, get your shoes on. He was out on the ground. Get your shoes on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Put his shoes on because he was waiting to play volleyball next. I had to put my shoes on. We going to the gym. He swung on the first DC nigga. He seen, and like 3 or 4 of them rushed.
Yeah.
So I started slanging niggas off of him. So it was like one of my mans from New York, one of my mans from Savannah, and me was the ones that was really fighting. You
Yeah.
know? But it was no cameras in the gym.
Yeah, it ain't.
And then we had the door. So the DC dudes couldn't get out without us leaving. So it was a 5-minute move, just so happened. But when we finished fighting, Fry was like, "Nah, finish it." I'm like, "Fuck no, I'm going to get."
A lot of y'all that's making jokes and talking stuff and talking ish wouldn't be able to do none of this stuff. Not even 25% of what he's saying right now. And I'm pretty sure there's somebody gonna come out after this interview backing up all the facts that he's talking about. Those that are alive, and condolences to those in the family that those are not here with us anymore. But those that are alive and able to talk about these stories and back up what he's saying, guaranteeing you he's gonna come out all facts, man. Come on. Like,
My
listen.
life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because these niggas ain't
Yeah,
gonna play
people
fair.
like this.
DC niggas,
So we all racing down the sidewalk, walking as fast as we can, to try to get back to the unit. I got a couple of dudes that's I'm cool with in my unit. Like they like, damn, Meech, what's up? I'm like, man, hold up.
Yeah.
Go get my shit. So I get my shit, then pull up on them. Like, man, your man's was on some bullshit. But long story short, they black boxed me and Fry. They asked me, did you want them to go the opposite way of you or with you? I said, don't, send them with me. So we go to they black boxed us, didn't tell the region or nobody, and shot us straight up to Atlanta. 4-hour trip.
Man.
When we got there,
4-hour trip.
of course, I had my way. So I had a cell phone.
Yeah.
In the shoe. So
I said,
I'm
you sent
talking
them
to
to
my
Atlanta,
people.
you sent them to the second home.
Man, look up SMU Lewisburg. My mama called crying.
Yeah.
She was crying. Every woman in my life at that time was crying when they talked to me. Oh my God, why they sending you there? What they sending you there for? Because it said the SMOOTH program is for the most violent, disruptive inmates in the FBOP.
Wow.
That's just another word for most influential.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. So
exactly like I said earlier, the people that's the most influential, they target them as the most violent and most chaotic people. That's the way of them painting the picture for that person to society. So everybody look at them as the same way that they see them. They trying to paint it. This is what it is, man.
it's lawsuits though on it. There's lawsuits on it where the police done killed motherfuckers. Because they throwing motherfuckers down the stairs and shit. You got black box handcuffs on behind you.
You can't catch yourself.
Yeah.
Man,
You got it behind you, so you can't break the fall on your face or nothing.
Wow.
And however bad you are,
So
you the
got
worst of
cuffs
the
on,
worst,
you got the black
they
bus on
put you on the third. Because it's
That
blind.
happened to you, they
Lewisburg
fall,
is
it's over.
one of the
You
oldest
die.
prisons next to Atlanta.
You can't break your
So-
own fall. Like,
It's blind spots. You know what I'm
Camera
saying?
can't see.
Right.
I feel like they do that shit on purpose. They make sure they got some blind spots in there.
Oh yeah. And then we gotta, not saying that anyone is deserving of that kind of treatment. But like that's like ordering your food. That's like cussing out the person in the drive-thru that gotta
They
fix
gotta
your
make your food. Yeah.
So why you gonna, you gonna cuss the CO out when every time you leave out this cell, you gotta put your handcuffs on. And he gotta bring your tray, the food and everything. You know what I'm saying? They cut the water off in 5 minutes. You gotta shower in 5 minutes.
I've been to the shoe. I know how
Yeah,
that
and
shit
they
work.
tell you cuff up. And you don't cuff up, they gassing you.
I know exactly how that shoe works.
So you know that, like I had to do that for 2 years. I did phase 1 and 2 at Lewisburg, and I did phase 3 and 4 at Florence, Colorado, USP.
But what the fuck was the Smooth program? Like they said that shit the worst shit
It
ever.
don't, they disbanded it now. It don't
Oh,
work.
so it's over with.
Yeah, ain't no more. They changed.
So Hoover ain't in the shoot.
No, he
Oh,
was.
he got off
he was
the,
in ADX.
Oh, he was an ADX. That's what I'm
Right.
thinking about.
So
ADX.
now that he got the
88.
pardon, he should be somewhere in the state.
Got it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he got to still get a government. He needed a special pardon, which is called a governmental pardon.
Right.
That's a pardon from the governor and a pardon from the president. So he got the pardon
got
from the president, but he ain't have the pardon from the governor right now. He get that, he home.
Which one of the craziest days you've seen in your life, man? This shit, wow.
The craziest day, you know what? The craziest time I seen in there is when them people start getting, when K2 wasn't K2 no more.
Oh,
when it
man,
became
that
Tunchi.
Tune. You seen niggas have an episode of the
What?
Tunchi, bro?
What?
Nigga, I
just
watched a
seen-
nigga fight a trash can in that motherfucker, bro.
I see the devil.
Yes,
Niggas
nigga.
scream, running around naked.
Man,
all
them
kinds of
episodes,
shit like,
hey, little bro, them
What?
episodes off the Tunchi, that shit is real.
Man,
that
a
shit ain't no
motherfucker, man.
game, man. Man, I done seen
standing
niggas
up
completely
rocking
lose
like
they
this. Standing up rocking, but
You know me, leaning over
you
there.
like, man, what the fuck? Like, that shit was weird as hell, man. Like, some real weirdo shit.
We ain't let none of our homies smoke the Tunchi.
Man,
we
we
ain't
was
really
beating
like
them up,
that.
putting them at the door.
Yeah.
We had a CO. When I could hit my first low at Forest City, Arkansas, we had a CO lady. She was like, listen, I don't mess with y'all drugs. I don't mess with y'all phone. I'm not going to have nobody fuck our count up. So if you know somebody that smoked that shit and they fucked the count up, she said, y'all could do what y'all want to him, just don't kill him. But put him at the front door, and I'll make sure SIS don't fuck with y'all or none of that.
Yeah.
Miss Dillon, we got one to go.
Oh, so she basically like the tune, only thing gonna fuck this bid up. I ain't trying to see no episodes, none of that shit.
None of that shit.
Yeah.
None, don't mess my count up.
Yeah.
So in my unit, it was probably one Mexican dude that smoked the Tunchi that can handle it.
Right.
Lay
No,
back.
I knew a couple niggas that can
he
handle
lay
it.
back
Yeah.
on his bunk and can handle it. And when I got to Forest City, like 2 people had died already. So they was taking it serious, but it was crazy. I seen 2 deaths. Then before I left, it was 2 more deaths.
Damn.
You know?
It's crazy.
So the K, I ain't know that. I ain't know like the Tunchi and the K2 is basically
different.
2 different things. I thought
different.
K2. I thought
I didn't
Tunchi
know
was
that
just a
either.
nickname for the.
Nah.
Me too.
It's
I thought that was the same thing too.
The thing
You're not the
is
only one.
that
That's crazy.
people start putting anything on that paper. And you
Spraying
can
that
tell
bitch
by
with any rat
dudes start
poison.
swimming on the floor and licking they throw up. That's one of the famous moves. And I used to take we used to video record them and be like, look,
Show a nigga.
like
the
I ain't
next
used to using a drug that I can't do in front of a woman. Like
Right.
I can't use,
Right.
we could drink, we could smoke some weed.
day. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like I can't.
Y'all
I
had
don't-
white lightning in that motherfucker.
What?
That white lightning
Man,
was
I'm
that
the
shit.
white
king
lightning.
of white lightning, man.
That shit,
I was the king.
My
White
nigga
lightning,
Blood
that
from
motherfucker.
Bounty Hunters, man. Shout out to B Thing, man. My nigga Blood from the Hunters out of LA, bro. That nigga was the coldest nigga with the white lightning, man.
Man, listen. I used to, man. That's what helped me pass a good time in that
That
motherfucker.
white lightning.
And
that
then you know
jizzle.
it got to where, you know, they really don't like you to drink because, you know, a lot of dudes can't handle it,
Yeah.
and
Right.
they get on the CO.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so a couple of officers been killed behind dudes getting drunk and all that type of stuff. So they really don't, that's something that they don't really like, okay. But one thing about me, I think I was known for drinking and known for getting everybody around me drunk. But
Yeah.
I kept everybody in line.
Yeah.
You gotta understand that's something that I'm just used to doing. Like, you don't start
Respect,
acting crazy
respect.
because you got a little liquor on you.
Right,
Else
don't
you ain't
start
never
acting
drinking with me no more.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
You heard what he said, and that's a lot of problem with a lot of people. They get a little liquor in their system, a little alcohol in their system, they start acting crazy. They start tripping all, they start overdoing everything, start talking nonsense. You hear that?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm buying I'm talking about, I got the Coleman. I came home October 15, 2024.
You know he drinking all top shelf.
I got the
every
Coleman,
day.
Florida to the low in February around the Super Bowl time. And I stayed there from February to October. I probably spent like 70,000. on White Lightning.
White Lightning.
On White Lightning. Getting the
The
majority
food
of
and
my
shit.
unit fucked up.
Yeah.
So he whipping up the White Lightning looking for you.
Absolutely.
Hey, Meech, you know what's crazy? I ain't feel like I was in jail till I went.
You know, crazy thing is, it was a story I was gonna tell y'all about that part. I heard stories about somebody else telling stories that they know somebody that wasn't there, but they was in that same jail, that same prison, and they was able to say that he was doing good deeds for people. Like I was saying earlier, even while being locked up, even while being, you know, in the worst point of life, to be behind walls, to, you know, that's places where they treat people like animals. And personally, I feel the only people who should be there are the, you know, the PEDOs. So I don't know exactly the proper word to how to say it. YouTube. Respectfully to them, like I said, those people, you know, man, that try to take advantage of older people, and the grapists. Make sure y'all hear that properly as well. Those people are the only people I feel like that really should be locked up, and those people that, you know, and unnecessary killing is not self-defense. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
The shoe.
Yeah.
I ain't feel like I was in jail until I went to the shoe. That's when I felt like I was in
Like I
jail.
was on Bill Eye.
But see, I was in a low though. You know what I'm saying? I was in a satellite.
that's why.
Y'all niggas was in motherfucking USPs and
Yeah,
mediums and shit.
listen, when that door locked, you in prison, man.
Yeah.
When that door locked, you can't go out there and get you no ice. None of that shit. When you gotta tell your celly cover up, that you finna use the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know you in prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You trying to spray.
They blowing the room.
Yeah, that's the only time I had it. That's the only time a door locked on me.
You know what I'm
was
saying? Like
in the shoe.
that.
I was in pain and it was like that.
Yeah, so you know when you behind that door, man, that's a whole different monster. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to have a celly that you can actually bid with.
Bid with and trust.
So I wasn't taking any celly.
Nothing about trust, but
you know what I'm saying? And
bid
like
with is cool.
I never told them. I never told nobody as far as administration that I was a Crip.
Yeah.
But I was on gang time.
Yeah.
And that's why niggas even love and respected me more. Like, damn, dude on
Me
gang
still
time.
on gang
Yeah,
time,
I'm on
nigga.
gang time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's rules and it's politics. And I like that heavy politics. And I know that we ain't no hot motherfuckers in our car.
Fact.
Right.
See, some people harbor motherfuckers because they got money. Oh, he got money, so we ain't trying to let nobody
Or a nigga
know.
use you know what's crazy, right? Like I'm a real Muslim. Like I'm a real Muslim. Now I've been Muslim way before I even got indicted. Like I've been Muslim. You know, and I take my deen serious. Like, you know what I mean? My wife Muslim, my kids Muslim, right? But when I got to jail, I was on Detroit time because it just felt like a lot of niggas was running with the Muslims for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, so they can go by their attribute instead of their
Protection
name. So we can't pull that work.
Yeah, the email used to always talk shit to me, bro.
Because all is forgiven.
You gotta choose what you want to dean, you want to do you, or hey, look, bro, it is what it is.
Right.
Niggas got bad names. I can't be in this bitch on Muslim time. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
You got child molesters and everything. On Muslim time.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Man, you been in that bitch. Man, you was in that motherfucker for what? 18, 22?
A dub.
20.
You did a dub straight?
I went in 37, came out 57.
Yeah, damn. That's a long motherfucking time. Man, when my stupid ass got out of jail, bro, I posted my motherfucking paperwork on the internet. My Uncle Cat called me and said, nephew, what the fuck is you doing? I say, what you talking about? Like, man, take that stupid ass shit off your Instagram. I'm like, shit, man, I'm just letting niggas know. You know, they say any nigga hot. When you got a name, you turned up, you automatically hot. Before I even went to jail, niggas thought I had a case I didn't even have. I ain't got no co-defense. I got a stupid ass gun case. You heard? Nigga sent a nigga hot before I even got there. I immediately had my paperwork. Ooh, wham. So when I get out of jail though, right? I post my paperwork. My uncle say, bro, take that shit down. I'm like, what's the problem? Hey, you know what he told me? He say, nephew, you did 18 punk ass months. I did 20 years. You don't even got the right to say with whether you hot or not.
Yeah, that's
Fuck is
the
you talking about? I
a-
swear to God,
Right.
my uncle Cat told me that shit. I swear to God, man.
That's less than the meat.
Shout out
That's
to the
less than
dog,
meatball.
man.
And he right, you know, because you know a lot of man. I'm telling you, when you've been locked up them 20 years, let me tell you something that go on, and this is personal. You got a lot of people that may have like life sentences or 50, 60 years in that motherfucker. Like my man Mike Nitty, you know, shout out to Mike Nitty. He had 55 years. No violence. He don't got life, but he don't got 20 either. He got 55
years for non-violent case.
Non-violent.
He don't have life.
He ain't
got
got back
20
yet?
years. He got
No,
55
they ain't gave him nothing.
years.
God dang.
Listen, you got people, and like, even with me having 30 and some lifers that I ran into first that was showing me how to be it. Man, that's a hurting feeling when you getting ready to transfer to another yard or you finna go home. Cause they look at you like family and they done got so, you have some lifers that like to be standoffish because they don't want to be too used to because they gonna hate to see you go.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? They really gonna hate to see you go like, damn, man, you going home and we've been being together and I ain't never going home.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? There wasn't nothing like what was going on now to where you got hope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
I was
got
in
hope.
the jail. Every nigga had it out there.
Yeah, you got hope now. You know what I'm saying? But back then, just learning how to be it and seeing dudes that felt like they were never getting out and that was kind of old men or older men at the time. Man, that's a hurt feeling, man, when you can't tell them motherfucker nothing but that you praying for them.
Man.
And that's all you got.
Not
That's
to
all
cut you off,
literally-
you had a man's in there like, yo, Ace Boone Coon, like, damn, bro, I'm gone, bro.
I had a, not so much at the lowest level, but at the low, I got a partner named Chico. He did time. He started out with my brother. He from Orlando, Florida. And Chico got 38 years.
Man.
Chico drove up here from Orlando, Florida, met a Colombian on Telegraph, I think, on Telegraph.
Damn.
The Colombian was supposed to have 10 bricks at 11,000 a brick.
Damn.
Chico had
11,000
11,000
a brick.
enough money for one. That's all the feds needed to lock him in. It's some money. He could have had $1,000. As long as he had some money, because the feds can't front no work. So that's why if you in the game and you really know like, oh, these
the feds can't front no work. So when they set anybody up when it comes to a drug deal, they gotta get some money from it. So the brick, you heard what he just said. He said he had 10 bricks. The Columbia had 10 bricks at 11,000 apiece. 10 bricks at 11,000 apiece. He had 11,000 on him cash. He said it could have been $1,000. He was through. Like,
Colombians coming, they gonna drop a bag on me. Okay, as long as they don't ask you for no money. Because now when you start doing business with money, that's when you can run into the feds. You see what I'm saying? Even if they tell you, man, just my driver need 50,000. Nah, man, I give it to you after I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get just to put you up on game, like you.
Because all you got to do is hand them bitches the cheese.
Hand them any type of money.
They got that conspiracy.
That's it.
Damn.
You grass.
That's it. You got something
any money on you,
man, these niggas don't even
they got you.
Any money
Understand
that
got you.
That shit is real, bro.
Yeah, they don't know the rules of the game, man. Listen,
like you see how many niggas that get indicted off Instagram, bro.
Man, listen,
Proving
I'll
the
tell you
point to
something
nobody.
better than that. Let me, man, my rent due.
Facts.
I come to you, Big Ice, man, I'm 1,500 to pay my rent.
Yeah.
I turn around and go buy some drugs. You know, you
Yeah.
in that
I'm in that
conspiracy.
conspiracy for sure.
You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
That
They
shit
don't just
real.
always do it like that, but it's possible.
It can happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gave nigga got tears big as biscuits in his eyes, telling you he need 10,000. He got to take care of his family and this, that, and the other. And you like, here, go ahead. Now he turn around and go buy half a block or something.
This a true story, bro. This nigga
That's
had a
crazy.
KFC indictment, right? Nigga, he love when I tell it. Jetto like this story. You heard? Nigga got a
I
KFC
think I
indictment,
heard
brother.
this
Nigga
story.
cousin, right? Was really under indictment. He was really getting investigated. He was allegedly whatever, brick man. You know what I'm saying? They was watching the phone, been tapped for a while. They been on him, right? And when he a bust a play, you know what I'm saying? Nigga order a whole wing or
Right,
and a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? A half a woo wop, right?
right.
So dude was a regular 9 to 5 nigga,
Whole
had a
wing,
real
biscuit,
job, all this shit.
mashed potatoes,
So the
macaroni
nigga
and
that was under
cheese,
indictment that was being watched for
apple
something for
pie,
a while now,
some yams.
right? He used his cousin. His cousin called him. What's up? What's up? Because you still pulling up to my mama crib. He like, yeah, I'm on my way now. He say, hey, the auntie cook. He said, no. He like, all right, I'm gonna go grab some food. I'm about to grab some liquor and I'm gonna grab some food. And I'm gonna pull up over there. You show auntie ain't cook. He said, no. He like, all right, cool. Hung up, called his cousin back. Cousin, I'm at KFC. I'll be over there in a minute. What you want? Man, she just ordered, give me 2 wings and a biscuit. That nigga got indicted. That nigga doing 10 years on a conspiracy. And guess what? The nigga literally was at KFC. The
Mm.
cousin was literally at KFC. But mind you though, his
He love when I tell this story, man. Hey, nah, Ice funny as fuck, man.
phone tap, he being followed. They done got
I
him
know
on
Ice
shit.
was
They
wild.
already
Yeah.
seen him. And when he really was doing whatever he was doing, he was saying this same kind of terminology. Nigga, the cousin
Hey,
that
quick fact, man. I remember, I remember years ago. I want to say it was like 2013, and I was at the probation office on Jefferson and Algonquin. Ice Vezzo was there, man, and he told me he was gonna give me a deal on the verse, and it was crazy. That was my fault why it didn't happen. But he showed love, and I remember that the price. He said it was like half the price what he said he normally charged. That was some real shit, bro. It's a real nigga right there, man. It's a real brother right there, a real man. Just had to say that, by the way. Shout out to Vezzo,
do
man.
shit that literally ordered food,
Got tied in.
got 10 years, and he ain't got back. He ain't got back at all whatsoever.
You know, I made peace with myself and said that I'm doing time for what I got away with.
Mm.
You know, you're not doing time for what they saying, okay? Because they had no evidence against me. So I realized I'm doing time for what I got away with. All the shit I got away with, you know what you got away with in life.
Absolutely.
You know what you done in life. You don't got to never speak on it. You know the things that you've done. I know the things that I've done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying I did time for what I got away with.
Mm.
You know, now the Lord still brought us home early, brought my brother home in 15
You
years.
really ain't come on early though.
Nah. I came home 7 years early.
How though? Because you got 28 years.
Okay. No, I had 30 years.
Yeah,
Now what happened is you had
First
the
step back.
first no, not before the first step back. You had the First Amendment, I think that was the 782.
okay.
What what
Y'all
they
learning
did is
something.
my brother was a category 1. I mean, yeah, a category 1. So he got 68 months off on the 782 amendment.
Mm.
I took my time because they didn't want to give me 68 months off. So I took my time before I filed the 782
Yeah.
amendment. Now, which was all drugs minus 2,
Mm.
right? So when I filed the 782, they like, look, you can't get no more than 36 months off because you're a category 2. Now, the
So
reason why I
because he
was a
was a
category
category,
2,
because he was a
because
category 2, not category 1, they was trying to give him. They was trying to only take off 36 months, and not the 60 amount. They said he just said about his brother. Shout out to
The
Southwest too.
judge gave me 2 points for getting off of probation in 91. My conspiracy is from 1990 to 2005. The
Right.
judge say, since you was getting off probation in 91, that was during the existence of the conspiracy, so you get 2 points for that.
God damn.
So that way that was what
That's
made me
how
a category 2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I got only 36 months off.
Damn.
Thank God Trump come out with
First Step Back.
you can't before the First Step Act. He come out with you can't
I'm learning something right now.
You
something
talking about
like
when they
that.
changed the crack law?
For those that talk about Trump, you hear Big Meech clarifying something that those is about to say, oh yeah, the first, no, you're not talking about that one.
No, what I'm talking about when he changed the it was the 2-point
Reduction.
yeah, he gave me a 2-point reduction like
For nonviolent.
they had to take the pistol off. You can't do that no more. It was during the existence of the conspiracy, so you give me points for that and push me over in a further category.
Right.
I was supposed to be in the kid. So I got that before I got
So
the
he was
First Step
automatically
Act.
supposed to be in the category 1. They pushed him
I
to
was
the
already
category 2
receiving
by adding
time
his points
credit
on it.
for the First Step
He's
Act,
slick.
but it wouldn't kick me out because the BOP was faking like they don't know how to work it.
Damn.
Trump put the First Step Act in December of 18.
Yeah, I watched a lot of niggas
2018.
go home off there.
Right. But they act like they ain't know how to do it to 23.
So y'all heard what he just said. Trump put in the act of that law in 2018. But they act like they didn't know how to do it. And he said, watch, everybody, you just heard Iceberg say, you heard Big Meech just say, and I know, I've heard plenty of people say, plenty of people come on when Trump did that. Yeah.
Damn.
It took them 5 years to learn
No,
how to do
I
it.
watched a couple
Right.
niggas go
It'll take
home off the
5
First
years to
Step
learn
Back.
how to
Yeah,
do that,
but they doing it on their own. You got to do
Yeah,
your own
they
shit.
was doing it on their own.
Yeah,
That's a
you
fact.
got to.
No, them niggas did it on their own.
And the BOP was acting like they don't
They ain't
know
how to
what's
do it.
going on.
'Cause I was on the list to go home.
Because it
early.
was every nigga that I watched, and it wasn't a lot, but I watched a couple niggas get out while I was in jail, go home off the First Step Act. But them niggas in the law library for months. And them niggas beating the law library down years before I
Yeah.
got to that motherfucker.
Man, my counselor told me I wasn't locked up long enough. He hold me in
This
that
nigga
bitch.
trying to get that nigga had a 3-year bid trying to get the First
That nigga
Step
said I
Act. Man,
wasn't
that nigga
locked up
crazy
long
the
enough.
motherfucker.
Man, you know they turn 6 months into a year.
That
Yeah.
First Step Act.
Yeah, you get a year off if you're a low recidivism.
You get like 12
You
days
get-
off each
You
month.
get 1 year off, you get 15 days off. If you're a medium,
And
you
you
get
was able
10
to get
off.
RDAT once they took that gun. They
Man,
did
I'm
that
not
shit.
going no hard down.
You couldn't do RDAT.
I ain't want it.
Why
I
the
ain't
fuck
want to
you
do
want?
it.
That's a year off.
Man, there I do
Because
the
the
year.
bid was born.
Man.
No, I mean they you gotta understand when you get released under RDAP, your probation is different.
Oh, I ain't know that. I
Yeah,
ain't know that.
Yep.
you walking on eggshells. They got zero tolerance.
I
Fuck
ain't
up,
know
you can
that.
go back.
You
And they
coming
take the
from-
year back.
You
Right.
got this.
I ain't take it
I
because
couldn't get it because I had a gun.
I ain't want to waste
If
it.
you get
God
if you
forget I
get
ain't going
regular
back.
supervised release,
Yeah,
like what I got. Not that I plan on fucking up, but you got a chance.
right.
You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? You got a chance with the RDAP. You got
Low
zero tolerance. Zero.
No tolerance.
Damn.
Zero tolerance.
I swear to God, I never
can fuck
fucking
about
knew
here
that.
and
And
go
you
back.
got after kids. Yeah, you could. They could find.
Hey, so you heard that now. You got RDAP versus regular supervision. That's zero tolerance versus actually having chances. Not the fact that the person is getting out and playing and mess up and do wrong, but you know they focusing on changing their life for the better and actually upgrading in life and tax brackets. Not repeating the same thing, doing the same thing over again, but actually growing. But you won't be able to do that if you have one mess up. Let's just say you get into a fight, you get to a situation, you defending yourself, you breaking something up, and you or whatever. Zero tolerance. Zero tolerance. That's serious.
A piece of Tunchi in your pocket in the halfway house, and that'll send you back.
I did not know that. I ain't
That's
fucking know that.
crazy.
Man, before we wrap this
See?
motherfucker up, Meech, man, you know what I'm saying? I just want to tell you, you really motivated me for a long time since I was a young nigga. Just watch you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate
Yeah.
the relationship we got now. Like, you really like a homie of mine, you know what I'm saying? We
Right.
kick it. You heard? We got a bond. We got a relationship outside of this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Man, shit. That's all I knew where y'all catch on to that later. Man, like before we leave, I gotta ask, you know, we real gangsters, bro. We real stand up guys, right? Me being a rapper and being an artist and being in the limelight, right? I'm used to the internet. I understand this shit. You was gone 20 years,
Right.
right? I'm sure y'all ain't had like trolls and shit back then, and I ain't saying nobody specifically. I'm just talking about overall. You heard? Like, I understand how this shit go. I deal with so many niggas that I don't know, niggas that never met me, niggas that don't know nothing about me, won't say nothing to me when they see me. None of that. And I'm not saying that like talking like a tough nigga.
Like a
Just
tough
I'm
guy.
just
I
being a
know
man.
exactly
You
how
know what
you
I'm saying?
mean.
I got a son that look up to me, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? I gotta stand on man. You heard? But I understand how this shit go with motherfuckers just saying shit and just bitch ass niggas, like bro, just trolling ass niggas
You
and niggas
know,
just speaking, bro. Like how the fuck like how that shit felt to you to do 20 years and come out and got it and you see it's these type of niggas in the world now.
Right.
man, you know, they always say you can't argue with yourself.
Mm.
Facts.
So sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker just talk and say
You can't
anything,
argue
and
with
then
yourself.
people find out what they're
Sometimes you just gotta
saying
let a
ain't
person
nothing.
just talk.
Like if you don't got nothing to hide, then what you got to speak up for? I don't got nothing to
Exactly.
hide. I don't got no
Exactly.
points to prove. You know what I'm saying? If I done anything wrong, if any man done anything wrong when it comes to being a rat,
Yeah.
you got paperwork.
Okay.
Ain't no such thing as he third
You
party. If
say
he,
she say
yeah, you can't. I can't say, hey, you tell for me, and they gonna give me the time up. No, because you know who got to go in that courtroom to get his time cut.
You do.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you gonna be in that. You gonna. It's on the docket sheet that you going in here
Ain't
and
no
you
hiding
going to
that docket shit
judge.
either.
Right? Ain't no hiding that.
Or no sentencing
You see what I'm
transcript.
saying? So like, you can't appoint someone to tell for you, and then or what they want to call it third party, and like you get the credit for it, or they can't fuck up the case. Oh, cause he or she is fucking the DEA. You know what I'm saying? What I will say, like when it come to me, like I ain't used to doing a whole lot of talking anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like not when it come to some negative shit, because I'm
Yeah.
on positive shit.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm gonna exonerate myself because I'm an honorable man.
Absolutely.
Always been honorable and stand up. And those dudes that I left in them joints that took pictures with me and walked the yard with me, they the ones got the attitude. So
Yeah.
so the trolls got to deal with them. You see what I'm saying? Like you got to deal with them, and you may not never know who that may be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know who I am. I'm
Look.
comfortable in who I am. I did time with the worst of the worst, and I did time with some easygoing people. You know, but at the end of the day, law enforcement, everybody respect me because I'm an honorable man, and they never asked me to do no type of snitching or none of that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but living in this
That's what
internet
you get.
era,
That's what you
I
get
just
with
say
being an
to the
honorable
young people,
man.
man, they really got to have a strong stomach because me, I
Respect.
got grandkids, I got kids. You know, some from the young generation
All
is like
aspects.
they let so much stuff get to
Bars.
them.
Yeah, they
You know what I
do.
mean? And that don't really matter. It don't even matter. It's
Shit
like
don't even
they
deserve
don't
no
know how
attention.
to do the Aaliyah and pick themselves up and try again.
Mm.
You
Bars.
know,
He
they
said,
do.
y'all heard,
Man,
hey,
everybody, if I was
hey, and me sound like he about to drop a song. He said they don't know how to do the Aaliyah, pick themselves up and try again, man. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. Detroit, you know what it is, man.
young and
I
spent
had to.
plenty of
We
money
got it.
before. Been broke, rich,
So
broke,
many
rich, broke,
gems,
rich.
man.
That's the name of the game. Each time you learn how to keep it. So you don't let nobody make you feel bad about you spending all your money, losing all your money, whatever, however you lost it. Because we all done did it. You know what I'm saying? You got certain motherfuckers
Facts.
that may have got 50,000 for their first rap deal, and they was back out there selling crack, and that's the story they told.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So like you go through things. You can't let someone's opinion be the end all be all to what you trying to accomplish in life. And like the love and respect that I have for like you, Peasy, and any names that I don't say, Doug and Sada and Payroll and everybody from Doughboy Cash, or from the east to the west and the southwest. You know what I'm saying? Like for y'all putting the city on the map where it's supposed to be, and y'all having enough sense to be like, look, we ain't got to be talking about
That
it on
tone
this
out the
internet. We could be doing music.
Right.
Cause I don't do that. I don't
You know what I'm
speak. I
saying?
don't do that. I don't respond to niggas that don't know me. The niggas that
ain't
don't know
worth
nothing
it.
about me.
It's not
Like
worth
I'm living in a real world. My
Yeah.
life good. I'm motivating niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the right thing with my life. I'm taking care of my family. I'm giving the trenches hope. I'm giving my people hope. I'm building businesses in my community. I never thought I'd never be able to do that.
Right.
It's so much positive shit going on, and it's so much love in the real world. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The internet is the internet, but in the real world, it's real
Man, y'all
love.
motivated me, Peasy, Babyface, Ray, to see y'all music come on that computer. That was something that I never thought I would see. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that I would be in jail long enough and see that. Not even being in jail long enough, just
In
y'all would
Detroit.
make it
it's
to
just
that type of plateau. To where
it's just visualizing Detroit music on the big screen, visualizing Detroit, seeing it, the exposure of the world seeing it, and them gravitating, be able to see it from a different level, like you just said, a different plateau.
they got y'all music in.
We've been
Yeah.
You know
around,
what I'm
people been
saying?
stealing
And
our style.
that shit was like became some of my workout
It's been
music and
said from
stuff. And it was
everybody.
like, man, damn, the city is finally putting on. Now, mind you, I hadn't been to the city in 21 years. So now to see the city where it's at now, to have these little lounges and little duck off spots and
Yeah.
nice,
It's
man, this shit
bad.
is amazing, man.
Man, how you felt since you've been in the city
Man,
where everybody
amazing.
embraced you like
The
that?
love is so, my love for the city always been genuine and real, but the city's love for me has been crazy, man. Like crazy. Old people, young people, everything. White people,
Yeah.
all races. Like it's been crazy. It's been all love. And even though I'm here for my daughter being in the hospital having open heart surgery, it was like it was meant for me to come back here and receive that love.
Salute.
And because that was the only reason they let me come back
Yeah.
within a 45-day period, because they wanted me to wait 60 days before I start asking to go somewhere, as far as
Right.
state or out the country. So it was a blessing to be able to come here and receive that love and show my love for the city, like this all black affair we having
Yeah, this shit gonna be a
tomorrow.
move, making a real
You
move,
know,
man.
that's gonna be big, man.
Shout out to Lil
It's gonna-
Meech too, man. He
yeah.
played a part in this shit too,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
Like
he
you
played
know,
a big
I
part.
know that gotta
That's what's
feel
up.
amazing to watch your son create his own image for himself and do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But with the guide, with your guidance, to be able to pour into your son and he actually listen to you and take your advice
Absolutely.
and let you guide him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he helped with my transition. Like, he not gonna let me look like anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So me coming home, he played an important part of me having my look right.
That shit be fucking
and
you up, bro.
everything.
Looking at your little man like,
Yeah,
damn, look at my
yeah,
little nigga, man. This
yeah,
young
fuck-
nigga a boss, bro.
Yeah, he a boss, man. It fucked me, but I'm so proud of him because he a boss and didn't have to do what I did.
Yeah.
So that's
That's what's
what
up.
he a boss in his own way.
Be able to
He
become a
got
boss and
his
didn't have
on
to
his
do what your
own. He
pops
did that
did.
on his own.
That's
You
lit.
know,
That's
and I'm
lit.
glad that I was able to tell dude like, hey, man, put my son in some classes, man. I think he could pull it off. If he can't put it off, we'll find somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But he pulled it up.
And he
Pulled it
pulled
off.
it
Pulled
off.
it off for sure.
Man, you
pulled it
free,
off.
He
man.
did his
You
thing,
doing,
man.
you moving right. Nigga, you having
Man.
real businesses legit. Like you never gotta look and walk backwards. You never gotta worry about none of that other shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Nah,
got a
it's over
second
with.
chance at life, and you living your businessman side. You living your
Man,
clean,
listen,
legit.
I'm ready
Hey, you
to
heard?
put on for the city for real. Nationwide, worldwide.
Man,
And that's
it.
one of my dreams right now is to
I
see
believe
y'all
it.
do the same thing y'all doing in Detroit, selling out across the nation and across the globe. That's that's what I want to see. I want to see you, Peasy, Babyface, Payroll, everybody. Y'all do a concert in LA, sold out. Atlanta, sold out.
We doing
You know what I'm saying? Texas, sold out. Then you
My
start
artist
hitting
gonna be right there
Africa
next too, man.
yeah.
and London and all that type of shit.
I
You know what
think
I'm
that's what
saying?
separates us. We moving as one. We gonna keep moving like one. We gonna keep tuning
Yeah,
out.
don't let nobody in
Forever.
between. No divide and conquer.
Mm.
You
And
know,
then
dude,
bring the younger guys up.
man,
You
that's
say no
right.
divide and
Yeah,
conquer.
y'all got
No
V's
divide
and
and
all
conquer.
them. Y'all
Yeah,
Babyface E, all them. I listen to all that shit.
all the youngins.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I may not shout out a person's name, but
Yeah,
trust me, I'm listening to all that shit. Baby
yeah.
Tron, everybody.
Mm.
You know, I'm listening to this shit, and it sound good. You know, and even these females, man, like y'all gotta grab these females, man, and you know, cause it ain't only Cardi B and them. Like I
We got
love them to
Pretty
death and
Brea. You
Glorilla.
know what I'm
We got
saying?
We got a
females
lot of
here
female rappers from
in
the
this
D.
city that
Jigs.
they need their turn.
We got Vanna. We got a lot of.
Yeah,
We having
Shout out
shit
Jigs.
yeah.
You
You know,
heard?
Cash Doll, the queen.
for sure.
She the queen no matter what. You
Cash
know what
I
I'm
put on
saying?
for this
KD.
motherfucker,
Yeah,
man.
she the
We all
queen.
behind KD too. We all
You heard?
behind
Yeah.
Shout out
each
Cash
other,
Each other.
man.
Doll.
We moving like
That's what
one.
make it so
We
good,
gonna keep
man.
moving like one and tuning out all the sucker shit, bro.
Man,
We
you
let
look up, we
yeah,
billionaires.
yeah, facts. And
We
we leaving the
billionaires.
niggas on the
That's
sideline and the spectators where they at. Y'all stay over there. That's nonsense. We ain't paying attention to that.
Facts.
You
nah.
can't go cash. I can't go to the bank and the check say nonsense on it. They gonna look at me like a motherfucking fool. We
Who
ain't
gonna
doing
pay you
that.
for that?
Nobody. Not for the nonsense. You heard, man. Meech, we appreciate you,
Appreciate you.
man. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate y'all, man,
Real
for having
You
me.
legend,
heard?
real OG, man. We appreciate all the game and all the support and everything you did and everything you still doing for us, man, for the city overall. You know what I mean? The knowledge and the inspiration, man. Let's get it. We're gonna clap it up,
All
man.
right.
Big Meech, man. This is not a real
You
podcast. You
heard?
heard? Watch the link right now.
Let no man separate we create from every hood to Hollywood, coming to a ghetto near you, definitely for the sound of the greatest show on earth. After us, there be no other.
Hey man, y'all know what it is, man. Wrap that up. Y'all have a good night. Grand Rising. However, hey, I hope y'all got those gems. Make sure y'all do what you got to do. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Comment, like, share. Shout out to Big Me. Shout out to Icewood Vezo. Shout out to Jetto. Shout out to This Is Not a Podcast. It's not a real podcast. Shout out to This Is Not a Real Podcast. You know what it is, man. The 313 Sports Music Talk 313. We out.